Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and today Kristin Hildabrand, Warren County Extension Agent for Horticulture, is joining us, and we're going to talk all about sweet corn today.
That's right. We're going to celebrate sweet corn, especially after yesterday. You talking about corn's really everywhere.
It is.
All kinds of products. I don't think I realized some of the products it was actually in.
And you know, sweet corn is something that's only in for a short period of time, so we have to enjoy it.
That's right.
While it's in season, and it is in season right now.
That's right. That's right. You and I actually visited the original Bowling Green Farmers Market. They're open pretty early in the morning until they sell out. So they're actually out there early as 6 o'clock. And so we definitely checked out their sweet corn that they had. And one of the producers there actually had several different varieties. Not any corn is all alike. You know, you can find different varieties from all one color as far as the kernels go, or you can find some that are actually bicolor. That means that they contain two different colors there. And all of these sweet corn varieties, Joanna, they can either be standard type, which Silver Queen is one that would be a standard of sweet corn. And then there's also types that have some sugar in them. They're a little sweetened. And then there's even sugar enhanced. It's even probably twice as sweet as probably just the regular sugar. So, and they have different tastes, and there's different eating qualities depending on what kind of cultivar variety that you do have. So one thing I do want to talk about is, like, when you're shopping at the farmer's market, what things should you look for in sweet corn? Because you hate to pull back the husk, but really you should, because that's really the best way to tell how properly filled out those corn is, and to see if there's any damage and things like that. But on the outside, if you take a look, one thing you do want to look for is that the shucks are going to be real green in color. And you know, you would say that that would be easy to tell. Sometimes if it's been picked for a while, it's pretty dry on the outside. So that would be one indicator of things to look for. The other thing is to look at the stem. The stem end is going to kind of give you some indications there as well. If it looks dry, you know it's probably been picked a while, but really you want to look for moist stem ends on the outside edge. So after you take a look at the outside, you might even want to feel too to see if the ears are properly filled out all the way to the top. Most of the time, if you know if it's picked, the silks are going to be pretty dry. They're also going to be brown in color, and again, you can kind of feel the tips. Most of the time, you know, once you start to see the silking occur, you'll have harvest probably about 7 to 21 days. That's usually on average, depends on the environment. But definitely look at the silks for any corn damage, corn earworm damage, because most of the time you'll see some frass going up at the top, and that would kind of signal that you've got some earworms and things like that that might be feeding on the outside. Japanese beetles, sometimes you have to worry about those as well. But you can see that we've got peaches and cream here. This is the one that's the bicolor corn, so it's pretty popular. The Incredible is this one right here that's all the way mostly of a yellow kernel, and then we've got this other one. Do you remember what it was?
It's a white corn variety.
It was a white corn, so it's probably maybe a standard possibly, but you can see that there's different types that are here. So it's really fun to you know, shop at the market. You know, I would recommend that you probably go as early as possible, so that way you're guaranteed probably the best
selection.
And especially if they have a limited amount, then you're always guaranteed some of that, especially like for berries and things like that. Sweet corn, like you said, is pretty popular, and it attracts a lot of people. So next is, like, you know, what can I do with the corn? So a lot of times people will microwave their corn once they get it home, and you know, eat it that way. Well, when you're storing the corn for a long period of time, you probably want to store it in the refrigerator with the shucks and things still on, because that will keep it fresh a lot longer. And you're going to keep it in like the crisper drawer of your refrigerator. Most time where it says vegetables, you can do that. Sometimes people even store it in plastic bags, plastic Ziploc bags, and they'll even put some kind of dampened paper towels with that to keep it even moist, and it'll keep for 4 to 6 days that way too.
Because it helps enhance the sugars if you put it in the refrigerator and chill it just as fast as you can, because the longer it stays out in the heat, it kind of loses some of that sugar flavor.
Right, and it changes over to starch, and it's not as tasty. So, but one of the things I forgot to mention too, it's really good to know, like when you prick your fingernail into the kernels, it's going to be really milky. So again, you know, you want it at the peak of perfection and really, really sweet.
And y'all, these probably are. And maybe Kristin and I'll have corn for breakfast. So go out out to your local farmers markets. We're great. We have 3. You can get sweet corn at all of those. So thanks, Kristin, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.